If you are somebody that has a loud inner negative self-critic, this is how to get to the root of that and actually heal. So if we want to go to the actual root of this problem, instead of trying to fix it with our thoughts, mindset shifts, or other things, if we want to actually get to the root and change that from the root, we have to go to attachment science. And what attachment science tells us is that our inner critic was developed as a very intelligent mechanism to actually protect us. And just like anything else that is maladaptive that we create, it had a specific role. It had a role that at one point in time actually helped us. But now when we are navigating our day-to-day lives, this inner critic comes up and it causes us pain. It causes us maybe sabotage in relationships or work or other environments. It could have been an experience directly like being criticized and internalizing that inner critic and doing it to ourselves. But it also could come from any type of experience where us criticizing ourselves helps us in some way stay connected to those around us, connected to those who we need and needed to have and maintain a bond with in order to survive. I know that can sound like a lot, but the science, if we slow down, is just that when we were children, when we were young and developing, our neurobiology was different than it is as an adult. The frame of mind is different than now. We are that young and we are developing. We are interdependent, we are codependent on the adults in our life to not just provide for us, provide shelter, food, water, safety, but to provide regulation for us, to help us feel seen. We don't develop our identity or our ego. We don't go through that phase of developing the ego and seeing ourselves as a literal separate being. We go through an actual phase in childhood where we develop that ego and develop that individual sense of self. And as we go on and further develop as a child, if we are modeled how to regulate ourselves, how to see ourselves, and if we are modeled how to get through situations emotionally, then we get to carry that with us to adulthood. But if that doesn't happen perfectly, or there are some ruptures or gaps in that process, then we had to make up